hope you've had a great week. We're back with more low-income news, updates, and answers to your questions. I'm Nicole from Low Income Relief, where we help millions of people save money and get free stuff. Let's begin with two small housekeeping items here at Low Income Relief that I want to go over with you today. First, we will not be publishing our usual Thursday or Saturday videos next week due to the Thanksgiving holiday. We will still have our usual Tuesday video though, so please be sure to check that out when it launches. Second, we've added chat functionality to our website. So if you would like to chat with Lyra, our automated assistant, please be sure to check that out at lowincomerelief.com/chat. I'm very excited about this and I would love to hear your feedback on it. And if you have any comments, we'd love to see those so that we know how to improve. Now for some low-income news, and we've got some big stuff today. The FCC, sorry, just got a message and it went over my notes. All right. The FCC has made a big announcement that may affect a lot of low-income people across the United States. Basically, they announced that they are shutting down the entire 3G cellular network to make more room for faster and newer 5G technology. Unfortunately, when the 3G network shuts down, older phones that rely on it will be unable to make and receive calls, send text messages, use data services. The FCC has even warned that these devices will not even be able to call 911 after the change. The older phones will basically be completely useless, and you will either have to upgrade your software or upgrade to an entirely new device. If you have a 3G mobile phone or an older 4G phone that does not support voice over LTE, you may be affected. And it's not just phones either. Some tablets, smartwatches, home security systems, and even medical devices like life alert alarms may be impacted by this change. The changes could begin as early as January 1st, but each cell provider has their own timeline for completion. Although this may change, the timeline currently looks like this. AT&T has announced that their network will be down by February 2022. Verizon will finish shutting their network down by the end of the year. They're saying December 31st. Sprint's 3G CDMA network will be fully shut down by March 31st. Sprint's 4G LTE network will be fully shut down by June 30th. T-Mobile's 3G network will be shut down by July 1st. And again, these timelines may change, but please remember that these are the dates that those networks will be completely shut down. They will most likely begin retiring parts of their network much earlier, so you may be impacted as early as January 1st. In some cases, your device may just need a software update. However, in other cases, you will need to get a completely different, newer phone. Many Lifeline providers use these same networks, so this will impact you even if you're currently receiving a free cell phone with free service from the government programs we've told you about in the past. It's a big problem. So what are people supposed to do? That is the question. The FCC has stated that providers may be offering special deals and discounts on new devices to affected people, and the Lifeline program may be able to help you obtain a new device. Check with your provider and visit our list at lowincomerelief.com/cell-phones for details. In other news, research has revealed that we are now experiencing the highest rate of inflation in more than 30 years. That's almost my entire lifetime, so that's fantastic. Of course, low-income Americans are the hardest hit. The study, which was conducted by the Joint Economic Committee of Congress, had some interesting insights. Specifically, they found that gasoline prices are the main reason why the rich and the poor experience inflation differently. The study said, and I'm going to quote it, "Inflation reduces poor Americans' quality of life, and rising gas prices specifically increase the cost of living for poor Americans living in rural areas, much more than for richer Americans." Of course, anything that impacts you financially is going to affect low-income people more. But I thought it was interesting that they specifically pointed out gasoline prices. So our research team will be looking for more ways to save money and get help with gas prices and gas costs as a result of this research. And finally, the Build Back Better plan has been passed by the House and is now awaiting approval in the Senate. This bill has a big impact on a lot of social programs, but I try to avoid speculation on this channel, so I'll be sure to update you if that bill passes and becomes law. Until then, it's all just speculation. So now let's get to some of your questions. We had a lot of good ones this week. B pointed out that I neglected to tell people about Medicare premiums increasing in 2022, which means that the Social Security COLA isn't going to be as great as it sounds. It is true that I did not mention that in the video because at the time I was trying to keep it specific to Social Security. But yes, the Medicare premiums for Part A and B are increasing. According to Investopedia, the average premium will increase by $15 for Part A and $30 for Part B. USA Today has stated, quote, in 2022, seniors on Social Security are in line for a 5.9% cost of living adjustment, COLA, their largest in decades. All told, the average benefit will rise from, sorry, these are a lot of numbers, $1,565 a month to $1,657 a month, representing a $92 increase. But now, about 1/3 of that raise will be wiped out by the higher cost of Medicare Part B. And while it's easy to argue that seniors will still come out ahead financially, let's also remember that the whole reason Social Security benefits are being increased in 2022 is that inflation has driven the cost of living up substantially. And so while Medicare Part B hikes won't take seniors' entire Social Security raise, the remainder of that increase will no doubt be eaten up by higher gas, grocery, and utility costs. For years, Medicare premium costs have risen at a much faster rate than Social Security COLAs, leaving seniors struggling to keep up. In addition to higher monthly premiums, seniors on Medicare will face an annual Part B deductible of $233 in 2022. That's a $30 increase from 2021, and while it may not seem like a huge jump on its own, combined with premium increases, it certainly leaves many beneficiaries in a tough spot. End quote. Bess asked if nomads could qualify for food stamps. I am not a social worker, but I do believe that this is possible. After all, we have another video explaining how to get food stamps while you are homeless, and nomads are technically homeless. EBT cards also work across state lines, so that shouldn't be a problem. However, if you move between states and you stay in a new state for a while, you would need to close your EBT account in the old state and reopen a new account in the new state. That process is a bit of a headache, but it should be possible for nomads to get EBT benefits. Sorry, I missed that name as it went by. Happy Star asked if they can get food stamps if they live with their parents but are not dependent on them. The answer to that is most likely, as a SNAP household is defined as a group of people who live together and prepare food together. If you don't do both of those things, then the parent's income should not be included in the child's food stamps application, and they should be able to apply on their own. Amber asked if you can buy freeze-dried food with EBT. The answer to that is yes. I was able to find many freeze-dried options on Amazon that are EBT eligible, so it definitely looks like this is possible. Don't forget, you can get an Amazon discount if you have EBT. lowincomerelief.com/Amazon for more information about that. Now, Elle asked if we could print up cards or a brochure with our website on it, and I thought that was a great idea. I've created a series of business cards, flyers, and brochures that are available in our spring store. You should be able to see a link to that in the merchandise shelf below this video. Unfortunately, because of spring fees, I had to charge 50 cents to cover their costs. I am not making a profit on these whatsoever. You can also get it for free by going to lowincomerelief.com/kit. Just remember, if you do download this, I love that you want to help spread the word about the service. I think that's fantastic. Just make sure that you don't do anything illegal with it. Don't modify our documents. Don't put them anywhere they're unwanted. Please try not to do anything that could potentially get us in trouble, because I can't be responsible for what people do with the documentation once they've downloaded it and it's left my hands. So thank you for watching. I appreciate that you took the time to be here. I will be back on Tuesday with another video. And then remember, we will not be having our Thursday or Saturday videos